girls, and welcome to Garden Guitar. We have Wish Wednesday today. Wish Wednesday means you can bring up a song here on Garden Guitar. You make a comment and I will do my best to bring it up. And this time we had to bring up Skele's Seasonal Depression, and there are more than one that asked for this song. And I will address this to Freak Out and J Game. You wished both for this song, so this one is special for you and all you Skele fans. So we had Skele here before. I know people listen to these songs. So Seasonal Depression. All right, we need to set our capo here on the first fret to match up the notes and the chords in the best way. We only have two chords. We only need two chords, so we will go over the chords first and then we will look at these melodies. So let's go over the chords first. The first one, G. So that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. That's the first chord, and the second and last will be B minor. That's a bar here on the second fret from the A string and down, so 5 strings. And the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. And there you have the bass and the chords there. So we will look at the melody first, and then we will look at the strumming pattern where you need to use the chords. But first, the melody. I'm going to show you two ways of playing this. One is the easier version, and it's exactly the same notes as the what I will call the original, or harder, or whatever you want to call it. The only difference here is in the song you hear when they play these melodies and these notes, you will hear this slide. You have this slide feel to it. So you will not have that slide if you're really picky with the sound. You will not have a slide feeling here on the first melody, which I'm going to show you first now. And then I'm going to show you what I believe is the original version, or the original sound for this song. Okay, so let's look at the first way of playing this melody. Okay, so it sounds like this. Okay, so it's based upon these two chords. First the G, and then comes the B, and so on. Okay, so we'll look at the G part first. And for this one, it's the easiest way is to hold this grip. I'm going to show you now, and that is 3rd on E, and then 3rd on B, and 2nd on E. So that's the notes or the strings we're going to use for this melody. Okay, so you're going to play first the bass note there, 3rd on E, and then comes 2nd on E, 3rd on B, back to 2nd on E, then open E, 3rd B, open E, 3rd B, and then again 3rd B and open E. All right, so that's the full part here for the G chord. So again, we'll go over it. 3rd on E in bass, and then 2nd E, 3rd B, 2nd E, open E, 3rd B, open E, 3rd B, and then short break, and then 3rd B and open E. Okay, I'm gonna play that for you a little bit slower than the standard tempo, but anyway, you will hear how it sounds all together without me speaking. So let's go. All right, so that is how it sounds. With some standard tempo, a little bit faster, it will sound like this. Alright, So that's the G part, and then comes the easy B minor parts. You just hold this grip, second on A and third on B. Sounds like this. Okay, so you're just gonna alternate here pretty much. So you're gonna play second on A, then third on B, and second on A. Then you make a small break there, small pause, and you play the same again, starting on second on A, third B, second on A, short break there, and you end with third B. So, again, second A, third B, second A, short break, and then again, second A, third B, second A, short break, and then third B. So fully it will sound like this, and you will be have to be pretty careful with the rhythm here. So it goes like this. Okay, so that is the first version of this melody. I'm gonna play that through for you a little bit slower than standard for you to really understand how it's done and how it sounds like. So let's go. Alright, so that was the first version. Now we will play the same melody, exactly the same notes, but this will give you more of this slide feel. Okay, and that is what we have in this song. So it will start in the same way here. Third fret on E string, that is still the bass. Okay, and then you will use preferably your little pinky and your ring finger to slide up and end here on the 7th fret. So you will slide up approximately from the 5th or so. So you get that feeling. Like this, okay? So you slide on the B string from the 5th and you will land on the 7th fret. And then you play 7th fret G string, and then back to 7th fret B string, and then 5th fret B string, and then 7th fret G string, and back to 5th fret B string, and then 3rd fret B string, and then 3rd fret B string again, and then you slide up to 5th. And that is the G part. So we will go over that again. So starting off in the same way, 3rd on E string, you slide on the B string now, up to 7th fret, like this, and then you play the 7th fret G string, back to 7th fret B string, you add a 5th fret B string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret B, 3rd fret B, another 3rd fret B, and you slide up to 5th fret B. So slowly it sounds like this. Okay, so alright, and then you have just the B minor part left, and that is played up here. Since we are up here and playing, we will play the B minor easy and close. So that will be this grip here, 7th fret on E string in the bass, and then 7th fret on G string. And the rhythm is the same, so you just play the same there. Okay, so that is 7E, 7G, 7E. Short break, and then 7E again, 7G, 7E, short break, and 7G. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna play this melody for you now with this second version, with this kind of slide version. So let's go. Alright, so that's it. It's up to you to choose either the first one or the second one, or you can just, if you have a little bit of fun, play both of them. So go back and forth. Cool. So now just we'll need to go over the strumming here for the song. So when you're not playing the melody, you can play the strumming. And that one is just about the downs, and it's about the rhythm here, the timing, how to emphasize certain downs. Okay, so it will be a total of 8 downs. That is 1 strumming round, and you will play 2 strumming rounds per chord. Okay, so if we take this G, since that is the first chord, 1 strumming round will sound like this. And a couple of rounds sounds like this. And so on. All right, so like I said, 8 downs. You will emphasize the first one, the 4th one, and the 7th. Right? So how do you emphasize this one? Yeah, you can do it and just hit the strings a little bit harder, more on the bass strings, and then the rest of the downs you can just make shorter downstrokes or on the top strings or whatever you want to do. In some way you need to emphasize the first one, 4th one, 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that is how you do it. 2 rounds per chord, and that will go back and forth, and it sounds like this. 2, 1, 2, and again. Alright, so that was very spontaneous right in the moment. I played a little bit of this melody built in with the strumming that you have to do by feel, like I just did. It wasn't planned at all. And yeah, that pretty much is Seasonal Depression by Skele. I hope you are satisfied, especially you Freak Out and J Game and all you fans of Skele, or why not this song? Great song. So thank you for showing this one for me and the rest of the Chord and Guitar family. So I hope you will come back here. I love your support. I hope to get new wishes for new Wednesdays, of course. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. And don't forget, play tuned.